Hi, my name is Sarah. I am making this video today from my kitchen here in Philadelphia, and I am tired looking, and I just recently got back from dropping my daughters off at school. And I am making this video because today is the first day of spring, and I have had this idea for a couple months now to make this video on the first day of spring to start a challenge for myself, and I am also wanting other people to join me in this challenge. So I got this book maybe last year sometime, and it's called 365 Ways to Raise Your Frequency. It's backwards for you, sorry. I picked it up at Barnes & Noble for like $4 in the dollar bin or the discount bin or whatever, and I've had it, for a while and been looking at it. And basically there's one way, maybe not new to you, one way you can do something just to make yourself feel better, to raise your vibrations, to raise your energy, raise your chi. There's all different sort of names for having more energy these days. And anyway, so I know I'm at this place in my life where I am on the recovery period of a really intense time of life. For the past 9 years, almost 10, I've had one extremely challenging emotional situation in my family after another. And last year was the hardest of that time, where my dad died, and it was sudden in a way. He had a stroke and then died a month later. I didn't know that he was really on his way out of life until the day he died. It's kind of when he decided. And it was really awful because there was a lot of really awful things that happened in my family for a year or two before that, regarding my mom and her relationship with my ex-stepfather. And it's a lot to go into, but all that to say, on top of a lot of other things that happened over the 8 years, some of them being struggling with family members with addiction, mental health issues, lost a couple family members, one to suicide, one to cancer, another one to cancer, close relatives, and all while being a mom, trying to be a good mom, trying to run a business, trying to stay married happily, trying to be everything that I wanted to be to people. And I didn't often feel like I could or was doing very well at that. So anyway, I feel like last year was pretty rough. And after my dad died, his mother, my grandmother, died in the fall. That was really awful too. A lot of loss, and it just put a lot of stress on me and my family, and it's put a lot of stress on my marriage. And I'm, reflecting on all of that and having time now to get clear on a lot of things. And anyway, all this to say that I am at a place in life where I really want to take better care of myself, and I want to have more energy. I want to feel vibrant. I feel tired a lot, not getting enough sleep, and anyway, I just want to have other people join me in this. I know I'm not alone. I know that lots of us have things that we struggle with, and life isn't ideal. And now at this time of the world, more than ever, I think that we need to encourage each other with love, meaning kindness and encouragement and compassion, empathy, helping our friends out, helping our neighbors when they need something last minute, just showing kindness to people in the store when they cut us off by accident, trying to be more understanding with drivers who cut us off, which is a problem I have. Get a little road rage in my car. You can ask my kids. More compassion to our loved ones, to the people we live with in our houses. I know sometimes it's easy to be the meanest to the people we love that are the closest to us that we live with. I grew up in a family like that, and I just think this world needs more love. I need more love for myself. I need to give it to myself. I want to start a movement of people who are just giving love to themselves, and so we can give that out to the world and help combat a lot of this negativity that has been coming down on the United States since November of last year. We need more good vibes, and we need to show that to ourselves, and when we do that for ourselves, then we can show the world more love, whether that world is right in your home, the world out at your school, your kids' schools, your community, whatever that is, whatever your world is, your family, your extended family. It's just time that we need this more than ever. And so I am a little reluctant to share this video. I've never made a video like this. I just know that it's time that I make a video like this and start a group, whatever. I'm not sure what it's going to look like, but I just want to take a year. I think it's going to be a year because this book says 365 ways to raise your frequency, and so I'm kind of reluctantly and kind of scared to make a commitment to 365 days every day sharing a way to raise my frequency. Frequency is our energy. It's our our feelings and emotions inside of us when they are not feeling good, and when they are out of mismatched with the truth that we know in our hearts. It can make us feel really down and sluggish inside. So I feel like if we can take a day, if I can take one step each day, one small movement each day, that by next year I hope to feel really great. And I would like to have friends and people who are doing this with me, because when other people in my world are feeling good, it helps me to feel better. And I only have gotten by these past 8-9 years of really intense family problems with the kindness and the compassion from strangers, friends, just random people I meet on the street. One example of that is last fall, my husband called me to tell me that my grandmother had passed away when I was at my oldest daughter, who's 16, at her soccer game. So I was in Philadelphia at around 7 at night at a track watching a soccer game, and I received that phone call from my husband, and I was hysterical, and I was crying so hard and so upset. And a nice young man came up to me, nice young black man, gave me his business card. He gave me a hug. He said, "I am so sorry. Are you okay?" Was just such a great show of compassion and kindness, and it was just really what I needed in that moment. And he didn't care that he was embarrassed to do that. He was not afraid or ashamed. And so anyway, I just appreciate that kind of show of love and kindness, and I want to give that to others. And I am yeah, on this first day of spring, wanting to start a movement and just get others to join me. And if you want to be inspired to raise your energy and bring more love and happiness and care to our world. It sounds cliche, it sounds funny, but totally it's true that we need to show people small kindnesses and forgiveness and compassion, and I think that it starts with us doing that with ourselves every day, at least in one small way. So I am hoping to do that, and I want to share that with you and do this along with you. So here we go. Thanks for listening so much, and I will see you tomorrow.